Hello, Virgo. This is going to be your Law of Attraction reading. My name is Marisol. Welcome to my channel. Take what resonates, leave the rest. All of the cards that I'm using will be in the bottom of the description. Let's begin. We're going to begin this reading with a message. I call this a message from the universe. Let's ask the universe to give us a clear and concise message for Virgo's Law of Attraction reading. Helpful people. So it looks like may not be asking for help, okay? But there are some helpful people around you. Remember that you can't do everything, and people are willing to help you. That's the way you achieve success. I feel you're getting clarity about something. People are willing to help you, so ask for help, okay? They're helpful people around you. Alright, we're going to answer several questions here. The first card that I'm giving you is going to be, represents your desire. It's going to represent your desire. So let's ask the universe to give us a clear and concise reading for Virgo. This is going to be your Law of Attraction reading. The Five of Swords, your desire is to leave an energy behind. There's something that you want to leave behind. And that came out in your desires, okay? And it doesn't have to be a person. It could be an energy, right? A way of thinking. Because the swords represents your mind. And so the best way to manifest that is by trusting your intuition, trusting your inner wisdom, right? That's what she does, and that's the way she gets clarity. What action are you going to take towards that, right? The Page of Wands has to do with a job, right? Maybe this is a promotion, this is a job that you applied for, but you're going to get good news about a job. But remember that you can't do things yourself. That's why the universe is asking you to ask for help, right? Have you ever heard it takes a village to raise a kid? Well, it takes a village to go up, right? We go up by helping others, not by doing things alone. The Ten of Cups, and this is in the position of your emotions, right? Knowing when you know what you want, you know what you don't want. It's a card of discernment, okay? There are some happy changes here, but you got to know what you want in order to know what you don't want. How is the universe going to help you? Well, you've been sad. You've been heartbroken. Some of you could be grieving, but you're getting over it. And here we see this person looking at the sky. Right? It feels like their heart has been broken. So your heart might have been broken in the past. You might have been sad in the past. But stay present. In the present moment, you could ask people for help. There are people that want to help you, right? At the bottom of the deck, we got the Hermit. The Hermit represents you, Virgo. So, you might be going in alone and looking for answers. And I feel like you're going to get clarity and you're going to get the help that you need. I want to pause here. I love to help other people in my channel. So in these readings, I'm helping, her name is Cozy Chaos Witch. the way I came across this person is because she has another channel that is called Elevate with Tate. And I subscribed to her channel because she gave a lot of good advice in reference to helping each other. And what she said was, you know, put whatever you do in the bottom of the comments. And if people like it, they could go into your channel, look at your channel, and subscribe. And I think that is a good idea. And I'm going to ask you to do the same thing. I'm going to put down her tarot channel because she also does channel. And so I want to promote her tarot channel. For those of you that don't have a channel on YouTube, that are simply listening to these tarot readings, I want to ask you to tell me, have you ever been to Punta Cana, Dominican Republic? Are you from Punta Cana or Dominican Republic? You have wonderful people there. I saw some monkeys there. I was delighted with the people there. I had such a good time. Anyway, let's continue your reading by clarifying these cards. Helpful people. Let's ask the universe to help us clarify this card for Virgo. So there are people that are willing to help you. And this has to do with your skills, okay? Maybe you're a leader. Maybe you're a manager. But you want to do everything by yourself. No. There's people that are willing to help you. And that's the way you're going to succeed. Not by taking all the work on yourself, okay? There is an energy that you want to leave behind that is in the position of your desires. And that came out twice, right? And that doesn't have to be a person. It could just be something mental, an energy, something that's bothering you that you want to leave behind. Once you leave that behind, I see success here. But you have to communicate clearly what you want. The best way to manifest this is by trusting your intuition, trusting your inner wisdom. Once you do that, look at this. There's abundance, there's joy, there's prosperity. You're going to be able to make long-term plans. The Page of Wands is in the position of taking action. Maybe you have to apply for a job. If it's a job that you want, if it's a promotion that you want. But this is the way that you're going to take action. And then you're going to get good news, right? Whether it's a promotion, whether it's a new job. The Page of Wands is good news. But first, you have to take that leap of faith. That leap of faith in which you gain the knowledge. And you're able to have that fresh start. Because you have to learn how to discern things. Know what you want to know what you don't want. So that you could have these happy changes come into your life. I see a lot of good luck here. I see a lot of growth here. Remember that you are a leader, right? A leader who is very analytical. In fact, this card represents you. You're very grounded, you're very wise, you're very intelligent. So learn how to discern. Know what you want to know what you don't want, right? The universe is helping you with this sadness, right? It's helping you heal. The universe is saying, be strong, be bold, be courageous, have confidence. You are overcoming obstacles. In fact, there's going to be a fair and just decision made. There's good karma coming in. There's balance coming in. Some of you have a legal case out there. If so, there is a fair and just decision made. And I feel like that decision was made already. There's good karma coming in, there's balance coming in. There's also a marriage here. You might have proposed to somebody recently or married somebody recently. You've surrendered an energy, so now you're looking at things from a different perspective, allowing for new energy to come in, allowing for you to let go of this energy. It feels like you've been through an awakening, a rebirth, a change, a transformation. But in that rebirth, in that awakening, you have evolved, okay? You have changed. You now have clarity. Very good. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. The universe, once again, is asking you to have that, to take that leap of faith so that you could have that fresh start. Let's see what your law of attraction card is. I use the law of attraction. I use the law of creation deliberately. I use the law of creation deliberately. Okay. The law of creation has two important parts. The desires for the creation and the allowing of the creation. Whether you are thinking of what you desire or the lack of what you desire, the direction of your thought is your choice. The law of creation goes to work upon whatever you're thinking about. So, stay grounded and create your best life. Let's see what method you're going to use to create your best life. Let's ask the universe to give us a clear and concise method for Virgo to create their best life. Fell on the floor. Using frequencies. So you could use frequencies to create your best life. As manifestation is about aligning your frequency with the goals you are trying to attract, you can use sound frequency during your sessions to help guide you. Here are some popular frequencies and the best manifestation uses for you to choose from that can be found on Spotify or YouTube. 174HZ, stress relief best used after a tough day. That was 174HZ. 285HZ, healing minor injuries used for revitalizing the body and easing pain. 396HZ, eliminating self-doubt, effective when suffering from manifestation blocks. You can use any of those frequencies to help you with those areas. I've also got some links in the bottom of the description on my podcast, which is Understanding the Law of Attraction. I've put the first 4 episodes in the bottom. If you're interested in that, go ahead and click on them. They are on Spotify. Alright, let's see what your angel number is going to be. Let's ask the universe to give us a clear and concise angel number for Virgo. This angel number is not only going to give us more information about our reading, or you more information about your reading, but it's also a positive message from someone that has crossed over. 1212 has to do with persistence. The one, new beginnings. So there's two new beginnings there, and the twos are about being balanced, right? And one of the ways that you can balance yourself is by asking people to help you. And for some people, it's going to be different for everybody, right? But this is about persistence, shift, enthusiasm, gratitude, contentment, and new experiences. Oh, happy day. An ample opportunity related to your life purpose is just around the corner. Take immediate action once it pops up, of course. A lovely partnership or an epic romance is also in the cards. I love that. 1212. I will put that angel number down in the bottom of the description. Let's see what your crystal oracle card is going to be. I've also made a thumbnail of this crystal oracle card, and the link will be in the bottom of the description if you're interested in that. This crystal oracle card is going to also give you more information about your reading. Number 35, release, let go, right? 3 plus 5 is 8, and this the energy that you want to let go of. For some of you, this is going to help you with the health, your health. For others of you, this is going to help you with your wealth. And you're going to start looking at things from a different perspective. This crystal is called Tektite Ulexite. It is black. So any crystal that is black is about protection, right? So protect your energy. Alright, I will put the name of that crystal down in the bottom of the description. Let's get you an affirmation. My past brought me to where I am, proud of that fact. My past brought me to where I am, and I'm proud of that fact. Is there anything in my past that I regret? These are some questions that you could be asking yourself. How can I come to terms with and accept those things? Because that's going to be important in the healing process. Very good. Alright, we've gotten to the end of your reading. If this reading resonates with you, please remember to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and comment. Also, make sure that you help other small channels. But if you're not a small YouTube channel and you're just listening to the readings, you could also comment and tell me, are you from the Dominican Republic, or have you ever been to the wonderful island of the Dominican Republic, which is, in fact, a great island. I went to Punta Cana, and I went to look at the monkeys, and I had a great time. I hope you enjoyed this reading, and I'll see you next time. Bye.